Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the next upcoming 28-day read for the sign of Leo. Welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share this read, keeping in mind we are reading collective energies. If you need a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. Take what resonates from this general collective read and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We're going to go ahead and get started by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. For some of you, you can be dealing with a Scorpio, or a Scorpio is significant to you, or the time period October 23rd to November 22nd. You can honor whatever religious force, again, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel connected to the all. Let's get started, my lovies. Or something magnificent will be happening for you late October. For some, or you're planning something for late October. I'm getting some type of cruise. For some of you, you can like cruise liners, or a cruise could be significant. For some of you, a designer could be significant. I'm getting all types of design. I'm getting graphic design. I'm getting clothing design. I'm getting interior design. Maybe for some of you, you're just redesigning things, or you're designing things, or someone around you that you're dealing with is a designer of some sort, or you are. Take that how it resonates. Something about resin, something about 3D printers for some. You could be looking into 3D printing, or printing graphics in a different way. I am getting a 3D printer, but take that how it resonates. Some of you, bonfires, but your eyes are sensitive for some to bonfires. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. Something is slowing down for some. For some, you could be feeling like your heart rate is slower, or someone around you, something's really slowing down. Something you may not see, or you're not necessarily paying too much attention to, but something's really, it almost feels like my heart rate, like everything's like in slow motion. This is what it feels like. It's quite interesting. Te elegua. Te elegua. Oh my gosh, okay. Something about the pilgrims are coming in. The pilgrims, Spanish blood could be significant for some. Something about Napoleon Bonaparte for some of you. For some of you, you could like to research dictators, or menaces to society. That's how it's coming. Menaces to society for some. I am seeing don't be a menace for some. Don't be a menace while drinking your juice in South Central for some of you. That's funny. South Central California, South Central Los Angeles could be significant for some, or Long Beach could be significant for some. Anyways, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Gabriel. To Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Uriel, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to the all, to all of the trusted ancestors that protect and love and guide us. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the trusted ancestors that protect and love and guide all of those connecting with this work, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to all of the uncharted lands, for some of you, sailing is in your field, because I'm getting like La Nina, La Pinta, La Santa Maria, cruise liners, a lot of ships and sailing are in your field. And for some of you, like ships in the night. Take that how it resonates. Or shipping things, but I'm seeing boats, something either international or going through charter, something about charter communications for some, going through the ocean, the currencies, the seas. To all of the trusted ancestors that protect and love and guide us, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your wisdom, to your divine mercy, to your all-knowing, all-being, all-seeing power, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? Thank you, my darlings. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? And what's cracking? 6:31 on the clock. You have 6-3, which is 9 energy, and then 1, which is 10. So you have an ending and a new beginning for some. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. Because we're reading for my darlings. It's true. We're reading for you, my darlings. My darlings, for some of you, the Leo energy has been really you've been really busy, my lovies. For some of you, you're really busy. The last few readings, you come in with this, it's you or someone around you, it comes in really heavy and weighted. Like 10 of Wands energy. For some of you, you are elated, but for some of you, Elaine. And for some of you, Shane or Shayna or Shauna. The energy is very heavy. It's like you need a break, my lovies. For some, you need a cruise. You just need time for yourself. Not to overindulge. So the number 38 could be significant for some. Not to 737. You need to take a flight somewhere. 737 though. You need a little bit of you time. You need something about a U-Haul. You need a U-Haul for some. You need a little you time, my lovies, over the next, for some of you, Yuka, for some of you, Yuma. You need a little you time, my lovies, because for some of you, I'm getting Atlanta, for some of you, Atlanta, for some of you, Florida, for some of you, Georgia. For some of you, Alpharetta or the Atlanta energy, Georgia energy. For some of you, South Maine. For some of you, South Dakota. For some of you, Jesus, I'm trying to get to the Carolinas, but for some reason I keep getting, for some of you, you could be trying to go to the Carolinas or going east. Or going at a distance, or maybe something has to do with Carolina, because I'm seeing a Dominican restaurant that I used to go to when I was a child. Maybe you want to go somewhere, but here we go. We want to stretch. You want to stretch like the lion that you are. You know, like when cats stretch, you just want to stretch, my lovies. You want to stretch your wings. It's like something needs to be released, but something about for release. Something about a piano player or a pianist. Well, my lovies, there's for some, the energy is very heavy. It's like, it's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the reason why. And every time I walk out that door, I see him or her die a little more inside. I don't want to hurt him anymore. I don't want to take away his life or her life. I don't want to be a murderer. Someone goes somewhere that their spouse doesn't know about. There could be cheating involved in a situation. Or if it's not a spousal situation, it's like stepping out Like, there's something that you feel like you have to do for some reason. Maybe it has to do with a financial interest, because I'm getting like this could even apply for some, like in a money situation, like in a work situation, where it's like I go somewhere because it's my 9 to 5 and it pays me very well, but I would rather go somewhere else that's more exciting, that's more delighting, that's more insightful, that's more passion filled. I don't think any of these things are necessarily love. If you are two of pentacling, if you're juggling multiple things, it just feels like, I think someone just needs like to be to themselves, like tame, something about thyme. Something about Taina, the Caribbean could be significant for some. Like, I don't even want to say it, Puerto Rico could be significant for some. Pornography is coming in for others. Porn could be significant for others. It's like you do something because you have to for money. And then the other thing you do because it kind of brings you some insight. They bring you insights. Someone's trying to bring you insight. But I know it's just, the energy feels so tired, my lovies. It just feels so tired. Here, we were going to start with these, but I think we're actually going to start... We've been doing the readings a little different for the zodiac reads, and we wanted to do it for you too, but these want to speak first. So we'll do these first. I don't want to do this anymore. This is what it feels like. It feels like everything's a chore. Everything's become a chore. And something about a cholo or a chola. Someone's arrogant. Someone's very arrogant. They, I'm seeing even how this person, like, is like, you know, how they're posing, how their hair's cut in a certain way, their fur, for some of you, it's like something you can't take serious, but they are very arrogant. They're a little delirious. Someone's suffering from delirium. For some of you, you should watch today's reading, the reading we uploaded today. Someone's getting a lot of grays. I'm seeing like, and something about Grey's Anatomy for others. Someone's getting a lot of grays, so you could be noticing someone aging for some. And they're very arrogant, but they don't want to admit that they have other needs. Their arrogance, their pride, this one wants to, they don't want to be put aside. There are late night calls here for some, a lot of calling over the next 28 days, speaking to people very late night, trying to make late night plays, because for some of you, I am getting like ships in the night. Or something you have to do sneakily for some. For some, you're dealing with a drama king or a drama queen over the next 28 days. Or this could be you in this energy. I'm just feeling very drained. Something's just very tired. It's very tiring, very tired. And someone's having some type of secret pregnancy, or they're about to. And someone's going to retire. Take that how it resonates. There's a secret pregnancy for some. For some, this could be, I'm getting for some, a daughter has a secret pregnancy. For others, that does not apply to. There's a secret pregnancy for some here, with a drama king or a drama queen. For some of you, if someone is, summa cum laude for some, and someone's naughty. For some, if somebody is experiencing some type of secret pregnancy, they could be very irritable. The energies just feel very heavy in a space, my lovey. So somebody could be very irritable. For some of you, someone that's going through a pregnancy that you or this person are trying to keep on the low, they could be very annoying. Like, they're going through it. The energies are kicking their butt. They're having a really tough time with this pregnancy for some, or someone's about to have a very difficult time with the pregnancy. For some of you, there could be something that you want to create. Like, I'm getting like, again, you're trying to juggle multiple things, or you want to have like just a different start or a new start in a situation. But it's like, you know, when you're irritable, when you're giving birth to something, and it's like you're carrying this heavy thing. This is the feeling for some. Like, there's just, someone's just carrying a lot. Like, it could be Craig. For some of you, it could be carrying a baby, someone you met on Craigslist for some, or something happened on Craigslist. Or for some of you, you're trying to like, maybe for some of you, you could be moving and so you're trying to sell things, or you're looking on Craigslist, because I'm getting that U-Haul energy. You're just trying to like get something new going, but the energies are really heavy. It's like really heavy, and something about heavy metal for some. And something that you have to wait for. Like you have to wait, or you feel like you have to wait for something for some. For some, you may have gotten someone pregnant, or someone is, you know, or take it how it resonates, or this is you that is pregnant. And it's kind of like, it was like an unofficial thing for some. For some of you, there's something that you can't announce right now. If it's not like an actual human, like there's something that you can't announce right now. You have to wait. You have to wait. But it does feel like this is really tiring. Whatever it is, it's like, I just want this to go. I just want it to I just want to get to that. I just want to either release this or do what I got to do. Like, that's what it feels like for some. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm seeing a Queen of Hearts in the Egyptian Brotherhood Tarot. So for some of you, this could have to do with a Scorpio, or with a friend, or with a sister. You could be supporting a sister that's very irritable as well for some, or that's going through some type of new beginning. But I am getting her with the Queen of Diamonds. This sister may be very selfish, may not really give a shit about anybody but herself. And you're trying to help this person out for some. You're going to be supporting a sister or a friend. And it's very like, the energies are just heavy, my lovies. It's like a group of friends and everybody's aging like horribly. This is how it's coming in, because it's like I just want to like there's like an energy that wants to be refreshing and something new wants to come in, but it's like stagnation. 4 of Cups, luxuries, like a clique of some sort. And it's been like this for a while. And it's like you support each other, but you also keep each other back. If you get it, you get it. Take what resonates. And something about Zach. And we got a plan B for some. Plan B for some. There could be a plan B pill. Like somebody may want to abort a situation. For some of you, I do feel like plan B, as in you want to take another route. You're tired of the plan A. Whatever the plan A was at some point, it's not serving you anymore. It's really tiring. Corey is coming in. Corey, and something about coriander. It's really tiring. There's a situation that's very tiring for some. Someone wants to retire for some. A lot of people want to end. I mean, I'm not surprised, because it's the waves of 20. We're still riding a wave. We're going to be riding a wave for a while. The next decade or so is going to be intense. Pastry for some, pastry or pastry arts, or pastries or sweets. Or for some of you, you could be twinning. For some of you, you could be twinning. For some of you, there are twins in the field, or there are twins that are important to you, or you're a twin. Excuse me, you could be twinning, and it made me spit up for some reason. But for some of you who have twins in the field, or you're gonna have twins, or someone has twins, or there are twins around you. But for some of you, you're going to be, maybe for some of you, you're going to need to rely on sugars. For some of you, you should get your sugar check, my lovies. Because the way it's feeling, this is like, you know when they say like, when diabetics have like 18, 10, and then 18, 11. For some of you, you could be a Leo burned. Okay, you're a Leo burned. Yeah, burned, my lovies. Be cautious with cooking, my lovies. You could be a Leo born August 10th or August 11th. Those dates could be significant for some. 1981 could be significant for some. 1982, 1983, or you're an 80s baby. Take that how it resonates. An early 80s baby for some. We got hex work. It didn't feel, this heaviness doesn't feel normal. This energy's been present for some of you. Hex work in the field. These last few Delisa or Delicia or something like that, but or someone that speaks Spanish. For some of you, a cash cow. For some of you, a sugar baby. Your ego is bruised for some, or someone around you has a bruised ego. This one wants to show they did leave the door unlocked on purpose. Somebody left the door unlocked or open on purpose. They did it on purpose. They wanted either someone or something to come in. They did it on purpose. Per pace. I'm getting a pacemaker. I'm getting a pace setter. Somebody could be a pace setter. Something about sonnetter too. I'm getting pace setter, like, you know, when you run, for those that applies to, when you run marathons and you have the pace setters, somebody's a pace setter. I'm seeing a gay man, but take that how it resonates. Someone's going to make up an excuse to contact you, or someone wants to make up an excuse to contact someone over the next 28 days. But for some of you, someone wants to make up an excuse to contact someone that someone got their ego bruised, and this person that they want to make up an excuse to contact is actually like a very refreshing energy. Because now all of a sudden I'm feeling like a weight is lifted, like the energy shifted. Someone needs to shift their perspective. Somebody could have someone's gay. Okay, for somebody's gay, on the low. But for others that does not apply to, someone got their ego bruised by a situation. They could have been very cocky when it came to a situation, very arrogant, and they got their ego bruised, but now they want to contact somebody else to talk about it, or maybe they shitted on somebody for something else. That energy's been present for Leo. And now they want to like redirect, and it's almost like this actually would be a good action. Like it would actually be, it's not a distraction. It would actually be a good action. This is how it's coming in. Take over, because somebody set off a chain reaction when they kind of misguided someone, or karma would have it that someone would need to pay all debts. All debts are paid in full. All debts are paid in full, so that because the karmic lessons have been learned. 2111. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. All debts are paid in full. That's cool. Because somebody regrets the choices that they made. They regret the choices that they made, and they're being honest, where maybe for some, because we did see that for some, we did see that energy's been present in the Leo readings, like being arrogant, destroying somebody or an opportunity that you had, and then going with something else where you thought the grass was greener, or somebody around you, take it how it resonates, but it wasn't. It was a lie, but you shitted on something else. But now there's somebody that's actually like having a genuine repentance. So there's the soul. It's like this is allowing someone to let go of heavy energies. That's how it feels of this hex work. It was all manipulations, magic. Someone could have actually even been paying for magic. Something about Ashley. Redlining. Oh, well, redlining. So discrimination, Cindy. Discrimination for some. Redlining. So for those that are not familiar with the redlining practices, but it's coming in for a reason. So for some of you are. In the American history, again, for some, you love American history, or you could be in the legal field, or in some type of institution where it's very like patriotic. But redlining, banking systems that use discrimination practices when it comes to extending loans. So they'll extend loans only to certain groups of people, or with certain ethnic backgrounds, depending on the zip code, depending on how much, and usually like you find that these redlining practices, it's like, for example, it's like redirecting, African Americans to living. 2311 was on the clock. From 2011 to 2023 could be significant for some, but something about Thousand Oaks and something about Thousand Island dressing, and my butt cheeks. Somebody it's not really the butt cheek. It was kind of like my hip area, the right hip. Somebody's going to have an issue with the right hip. Somebody's mother has an issue with the right hip for some, or this could be you as a mom. Take that how it resonates. But banking practices, discriminatory banking practices. So you can't be approved for a loan in this zip code because, it's not for you or whatever. But let's put you in this zip code, and then we'll find you a loan based on that, or we'll find you a home here. Redlining practices, racial discrimination of some sort when it comes to approving someone based on where they live or where they don't live. Or giving access to someone, 2411, giving someone access to wealth based on their Again, I'm getting like racial profiling. Someone's a racist, my lovies. For some, you're dealing with someone who's a racist or someone's a racist. We got a physical exam. Something that has to do with what someone looks like. Physically examining someone and redlining. Somebody, or for some, this could be a mom that did this. For some, they looked at somebody, or this could be you in this energy, or somebody did this to you. Take it how it resonates. But we have redlining based on a physical exam, based on looking at somebody, looking at what they look like, and approving them or not for something. Tied to wealth. It has to do with wealth. We have P, Q, R, and S. The initials P, Q, R, or S. We have prescription drugs. I am getting RX. So for some of you, prescription drugs, or filing your prescriptions. Or someone that has to get a physical exam for some over the next 28 days. Who is some type of loan shark or a lender of some sort, or accounting, or works with money in some way. For some, somebody is single and ready for marriage. For some, somebody is single and ready for marriage. PQRS, single, ready for marriage. There's some type of an allowance here. For some of you, you could be setting up, what do they they scold. For some of you, they scolded you, or someone scolded you. Those health spending accounts. I'm getting a health spending account for some. You're going to have an allowance. For some of you, your partner could be very well off financially, because maybe for some, again, for some of you, you could be in an interracial couple. Again, check out today's reading. For some of you, you could be in an interracial couple, and your partner may be white and you may be something else. And your partner may have access to wealth, or your partner may be, maybe. For some of you, RBT training. For some of you, you could work in mental health in some way, or support others with disabilities. But for some of you, someone's a nurse, or someone comes from a family of nurses, or someone's in a family of, there's a nurse in somebody's family, or somebody is a nurse. But we have here, for somebody that's single and ready for marriage, your partner could be like privileged in some way and have access to something that, because of, historical practices or institutionalized racism. When people use Karens and Kens, it just kind of like pisses me off, because I think they really have twisted something and made it something it's not. It has to do with systemic discrimination and access to wealth. And people that have stolen lands and have made it almost inaccessible for others to like actually get their foot in the door or establish wealth. Or, it's like raping, plummeting, stealing, and then expecting someone to be on your same level and always having to play catch up in a system that you built for yourself. This is what's coming in. For some of you, your partner can have some type of like upper hand for some reason, and they have some type of an allowance for you. Or you could be dating someone like this, because for some of you, you're single and actually ready for marriage, or you're dealing with someone that is single and actually ready for marriage, and there's some type of an allowance. And here we have a grocery store. So for some of you, someone could work in a grocery store, or they do something in a grocery store, or you're getting a stipend for some. For some of you, you could be getting housing assistance from your work. For some of you, somebody works in government, because we do have a judicial procedure here. Like somebody gets like, how if you work for like government entities, you get certain types of like benefits, like you get discounts. For some of you, it may not be like in government, but you may get, for example, like a meal allowance from your work, or you may get some type of benefit, and you're going to extend that to your significant other, or you are extending that to your significant other. For some of you, you could be doing some type of like planning for, you could be budgeting when it comes to your meals, or you could be doing like, you're being more judicial procedure under grocery store. You're being more judicious when it comes, I'm seeing somebody, for for some of you, somebody lost a front tooth, or they're losing a front tooth. I'm seeing somebody lost a front tooth, a fake front tooth for some. But judicial procedure, I'm getting like you're meal prepping or meal planning, or like you're being judicious when it comes to how much you spend on food or groceries for some. For some of you, there could be some type of an allowance that you're giving or extending to someone who is single and ready to mingle. Because for some of you, there's a judicial procedure. You could be like shopping for a wife or shopping for a husband, you know, for lack of a better way to phrase that in this context. A unicorn, someone special. A judicial procedure, a unicorn, or a gifted person, or someone that's very unique and special. I'm getting that song, He Loves Me. Something, oh my gosh, here we go with this energy. But someone's tired for some. Someone's tired. For some, someone lied and they said they had sex with someone they did not have sex with. You should look at the recent readings. For some of you, something about Reese. They lied and they said that they had sex with someone they did not have sex with. For some, somebody lied and they said that they had sex with someone they did not have sex with. This was a physical exam. Or someone could have looked at someone a certain way. For some, I'm getting like redlining physical exam and someone that lied. Someone tried to Linus. Someone Shaida, something like that. Someone lied based on what someone physically looks like. It's like someone's an airhead. It's like, oh, that looks like a hoe. Whatever that means to them. They thought that they could lie. This was a friend. For some of you, this was a friend to you. Something about Vince or Vincent. Someone, something about rinsing. Something about rinsing. I'm seeing rinsing contacts. Someone tried to get someone discriminated against. P, Q, R, or S. The name Paul could be significant for some. Paulina. Someone tried to like discriminate, like this person looks like this, so they're a hoe. This is what, for some, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. And you're going to find out for some that someone who's abusing drugs, they abuse prescribed drugs for some. This is a person that's always like in the hospital, or they're always, the name Kevin could be significant, or Kenneth, someone, or Kennedy. Someone's always like getting like physical checkups, or like getting, someone always has nausea too. Like I'm getting a man that has all types of like issues with their stomach and their bowels because they fucking lie so much. So someone lied and they said they had sex with someone. They never had sex. They were lusting over somebody. They never had sex with someone they said they hated on somebody. A rebound. Someone was trying to catch somebody. For some of you, this energy has been present in the general readings too. The last couple of days, this energy came up in yesterday's reading as well. Somebody tried to use somebody as a rebound and it never happened. It was a lie. Arson. There's a judicial procedure for a unicorn and arson. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Someone tried to burn someone, something. I'm seeing like lit tires, like lighting tires. Like, you know, when in certain countries, like they throw a burnt tire. I'm seeing that. What is, like, it's like I like in the Dominican Republic, they used to do huelgas. And strikes, but it would be like against like the electric companies when because the electrical grid is very unstable, and they would try to charge people money, and so people would like go out and they would have like riots on the street, and they would throw like burning tires, and you would get smoke bombs and all this other stuff. 3311's on the clock, the number 33, the number 11, the number 44. But someone was trying to burn. For somebody needs to get an STD check. We have like a burn here. I'm getting prescribed drugs, rebound, and arson. For some of you, somebody could have been messing around, or they're going to try to mess around with somebody who has some type of STD or STI, a sexually transmitted demon. For some of you, someone's getting a lifestyle upgrade. There's a unicorn who's getting a lifestyle upgrade. Someone that's very special. For some of you, someone that's single and ready to mingle. For some of you, again, not even single and ready to mingle. They're single and ready for marriage. Someone's very responsible. This is like if this is a woman, this is like a housewife. This is actually a wife. This person could be very traditional. They're very special. They know how to take care of the home. If you're the breadwinner, they'll take care of the home. They're not a Saturday sinner and Sunday prayer. They're actually true. This person can be very truthful. If this is a man, this person's like very traditional. They like to take care of their whatever perks they have in their life, they extend to their wife. For some of you, somebody wants to take the coward's way out. This liar, coward. There's a coward's way out for someone who lied and said they had sex with someone. Has mental issues. Sacrifice. And the setup. For someone who lied on someone saying they had sex with somebody, was even trying to plan to harm a very special person for some. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For somebody that lied on someone, this person is not okay. This person's always like in the hospital or getting medical treatments, or they've had surgeries, I am getting, and something about Sergio. This person's going to want to take the coward's way out, and this is their sacrifice for setting or trying to set up somebody if with some type of fire. But the rebound is coming back to them. The rebound energy is returning to the sender. The great pretender. Someone is not okay. They're not. I'm seeing this thing I saw. Spirit showed us this video of this person who 35 and 45. Someone could be between the ages of 35 and 45, but that's 89. 1989 could be significant for some. 89 energy is 17 energy, which is technically 8 energy. So there's going to be a legal procedure because I'm getting like arrest and serving time. Like someone's going to be so ashamed. Someone just lives in shame, but they're trying to burn, like they're trying to like burn or trying to set some type of an allowance to have something happen to a unicorn. I'm just the messenger. They could have buried the hatchet, but they felt like they had some type of war with somebody, but it's because they hated that they couldn't sleep with somebody. They even lied. They couldn't sleep with someone. Unprotected sex here. For some, someone's going to catch an STD. What did we say? For some, because somebody's in high demand. Someone lied and said, because it's like someone's really attractive. Again, for some, you're special. Unicorn or someone around you. Take it how it resonates. So, third-party black magic. This was someone's ritual or black magic. They lied and said they had sex with someone they did not have sex with. This was their black magic to have somebody stopped or have them look like a certain way or look like a slut. That's what I'm getting. For some, somebody did this on purpose. This was part of their black magic. They deny accountability for this. They also said that somebody was not just sleeping with them, but fucking everything and everyone. They want to take their own life. This is what's coming in. They are immature as fuck. This feels like an immature adult. And they're denying accountability for this. And what did we say? I told you. Spreading STDs. Someone needs to get checked. I told you. For some, male or female, take it how it resonates. But someone needs to get checked. Someone is spreading entities. They're spreading entities on purpose. They could have blamed someone else for this. Their black magic was to project all of what they're doing onto someone that didn't deserve it, a unicorn. Now this person wants to commit suicide. They are spreading STDs, intentionally having unprotected sex with people. Someone needs to get a treatment for some prescribed drugs. I told you earlier, it came in like that for a reason. Spirit's giving us everything for a reason. Someone needs to get tested, especially for some, if you are on some down low stuff. Someone needs to get tested. I'm just the messenger. Someone is very immature. Their black magic was to lie and slander and destroy someone's reputation. By everything that they were doing, they projected it as if it was someone else that was doing it. So everybody can bully that person and make them the outcast, when really it was this person who wants to take their own life. They want to be the ultimate sacrifice. someone is waiting on an opportunity for some to commit some type of arson or burn something, and they've been stalking somebody. I'm getting not an ex's stalking. This ex's stalking has been very present for some because somebody wants to trap somebody in some type of fire. This is what's coming in. They've been waiting to try to trap somebody, Steven, in some type of fire, but they keep getting blocked because they're mad because they got blocked, but they keep getting blocked. Roadblocks keep happening and they don't understand why. So they're looking for replacements, or Rebecca. They're looking for replacements to do something for some, and then they're trying to do spell work to win you. Someone is just crazy. They're out of their mind. They're doing spell work to win you. They're also doing spell work to harm you. They're also doing spell work they also want to try to set you up. They want to take their own life, but then they also want to, wow, holy cow. I think someone's prescribed drugs are fucking them up. For real. Like, for real. Someone needs a detox. They need to go fucking to a rainforest and get some real treatment. And then they gaslight the fuck out of you and make you feel like you didn't see what you saw. Jesus. For some, there's going to be someone you're going to meet in a grocery store. They're going to be an ally to you. And for some of you got third-party fuck shit. For some of you, there's third-party situations. For some of you, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Alicia for some. Boom. Boom, my lovies. That was interesting. That was interesting, my lovies. I can see why you're tired. Black magic, spell work to win you, hex work. Jesus. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot, my lovies. How do we do this, my lovies? We want to do it this way. For some of you, going out for drinks with somebody. Being cautious. Someone that wants to take the coward's way out. Going out for drinks. Someone's going to want to take you out for drinks. But this person, for some, wants to take the coward's way out in a situation. Or if they don't want to take the coward's way out, for some of you, there's a suicide. Coward's way out with the sacrifice, I have to tell you. Because somebody's back. They're back. Because somebody's back. Somebody wants to commit suicide because somebody's back. For some, somebody wants to commit suicide because their black magic is backfiring. So it's like they really live in shame. They live in shame. They don't know how to be themselves. The sacrifice. Your children love you. For some of you, your children love you and see you as God. Whether it be your real children or your unborn children, they love you and they see you as God. For some of you, somebody may sacrifice a pregnancy. And children are so pure that, you know, when they talk about like rapists and when somebody gets pregnant off of a rape, that child picked that route for a reason. It could have gone another way, but the child picked that route for a reason. So when children are very innocent and pure beings. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We have advanced states of disease. I told you someone's sick for some. They're really sick. It's spiritually, emotionally. A rebound who has advanced states of disease for some. For some of you, there's a rebound who has advanced states of disease. Like cycles. Something's wrong with the menstruation. Or the cycles. Someone's off their circadian rhythms. They lied and they said that they had sex with someone they did not, Diane, that they did not have sex with. You need to do your homework for some of you. It's like, if somebody has to share that already tells you there's something off with that person. It's like, why are you bringing that to me? You have to do your homework for some. You got prescribed drugs. Ancestral protection. For some of you, you are being protected from any health issues by your ancestors. For some of you, if somebody tries to put something in your drink, you're being protected. You'd be surprised. It was almost like Willick or Willock. P, Q, R, and S. The 2000s, 00 for some, an agent for some. I am getting an agent. We got redlining, someone who's selfless. Someone could have been redlining someone who is selfless. We got a physical exam, a trauma bond. We got animal abuse and a setup. Animal, samahuda, something about Gouda, something about Huda, something about hookah. Someone who abuses animals, and there's some type of setup. A plan B is arson, or the plan B was arson for some. Something about larceny. We got a lifestyle upgrade. Paternity leave. I told you, for some of you, paternity leave and a lifestyle upgrade and a noose for some, and a blue beamer for others. We got a unicorn, and we got 365. Someone who is a unicorn all day, every single day. They do not fake it. We got an allowance for some. Open-minded. For some of you, somebody wants to be more open-minded. For some of you, your spouse could want to be more open-minded, or your potential spouse, or if you're dating somebody that could be a little closed off and rather cold and calculating, they want to be more open-minded. We got a judicial procedure and financial statements. For some of you, there's some type of procedure and you have to get your financial statements in order for some. Maybe it has to do with tax season. Maybe it has to do with reporting your earnings. Take that how it resonates. We have single and ready for marriage. This person abuses their spouse, physically assault. Something about Shanghai. This person, someone could be from Asia or something like that. This person abuses their spouse physically, assault, single and ready for marriage. Someone could have been abused in the past. What is this? An international sensation. Someone could have been abused in the past, but they're single and ready for marriage now. Or someone could be an independent agent and just be wanting to travel. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We have a wealthy person. I told you for someone's access to wealth is pretty, like, financially speaking. They're pretty, but for someone's a unicorn. So they have another type of wealth. They have a spiritual wealth. We have grocery store and a wealthy person for some. International sensation. We do have children for some. So we definitely have children energy or innocent energy around you for some. Someone's trying to make a decision between two or more. Someone's trying to make a serious decision, but there are lies in a situation. But I am getting that Two of Pentacles energy. Trying to weigh the pros and the cons of a situation. For some of you, someone's messing with a babysitter. Someone was messing with a babysitter and they were afraid of their emotions. For some of you, what did Spirit say? A well-deserved vacation. You really do, my lovies. For some, you're tired. Someone's tired. They're tired. Their soul is tired. I'm not even talking. Have a sexless, stimulation, a stimulant-free vacation. Stimulants. Depressant-free vacation. Like, have like a detox vacation. Someone needs it. I feel it. It's like the energies, the hex work, the black magic, the confusion, the lies, the manipulations. It was just so much. It's so much. The last few years for some, it's like the detox is real. Like, you need time to heal. You need a well-deserved vacation. Well-deserved. Well-deserved. And I'm not talking about a freaky-cation. I'm not talking about a drunken-cation. I'm talking about just like, allow yourself to cry, to heal, to put your feet in the sand, to just sit there and just detox, not think. You need a vacation. Someone needs, we said it earlier for a reason, a well-deserved vacation. Just a well-deserved vacation. Some it all well-deserved for some. From the nightclub too. You need a well-deserved daycation from a nightclub. Handbags made of leather for some. What did we say about Kate Spade earlier? Anyways, you deserve it, my lovies. You deserve the vacation. You should take it. You should take it, my lovies. You really should, because you deserve it. Someone's tired. It's a lot. You just need to detox, for real. For real, my lovies. It's a real deal. Anyways, my lovies, that was interesting. I think that's enough. 4910, my lovies. I think that's enough for you. I hope that you get whatever you need from that. There's a reason why it all came in. It seems like Leo energy comes up a lot for readings, so I'm sure that there will be way more to come very soon. So stay tuned, my lovies. If you do need a personal reading, always feel free to book in the description box below. Thank you for your bookings, your donations. Dana, for some of you, Dana. Thank you for your Dana Point for some. That came in meditation earlier. It didn't come in the general read, but now it came in for you. Something about Jenny or Ginny. Thank you for your donations, for your contributions to this channel. We live and breathe this work, so we really love this. And it is with great honor that I am your channeler. So until next time, my lovies, your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you, your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies.